remember I just kept going, and like they were all first edition, whatever that meant, and then I wound up just selling them to some kid in school for like $100.
One more for the road, hit the top and then I'm home. My sun never shines.
Back at another Philly show. I feel like I was just here, but this is number 50 for the year, and I love this show. There's a ton of really great vintage dealers, and I get to hang out with some of my friends that I met on Twitter this past year, so I always try to make it out if I can. Only complaint about this show is the Uber is so far away. It actually costs more to Uber from the airport to the show than my airline tickets for a round trip. This time around for Philly, I ended up flying the earliest flight. I think it was like 5 a.m. and then got back at the latest flight at the night, which was 9 or 10 p.m. So I ended up staying up about 24 hours straight to go to this card show in total. Overall, talking dealers, it was a really great show for them on Friday. A lot of them were worried because the holidays were coming up and the market has been going down a little bit with modern side of things, but overall it was really good. And I could confirm that on Saturday. The turnout was awesome, and people were buying cards like crazy at the show. I guess people were buying a lot for Christmas presents, but who knows? The market was really well at this show, and everyone was having a good time that I talked to. You guys are going to see at the end of this video the trade night that I attended. It reminded me a lot like the National, the one that Card Collector 2 put together. It was really packed and tons of deals were going down. First pickups here at the show. I got two Albert Pujols 2007 Sterling. One's a triple jersey, the other one is a quad. Really awesome cards. You got to see it on the screen right now. Another early morning pickup here at the show. Got this Roger Clemens Fleer Update rookie. A little bit harder to find back in the day rather than the tops. He has a Tiffany 85 as well, which is pretty good. But I picked this up for $225. I'm going to show you guys how to comp a card like this Roger Clemens. It's a little bit difficult. You can see the price has fluctuated quite a lot the last 3 months. So the high on this card was $325, yet there's a low at $205. And this is all the way since September, which is kind of crazy. Now, Clemens is on the Hall of Fame ballot. You know, as soon as a player makes the Hall of Fame, there is a spike on his cards, at least in baseball. You saw it happen to the Veterans Committee. Also, it does happen year to year with the baseball ballots as well. It's not as predictable as a sport like basketball. But for some reason, the Clemens card dropped down to $205 for one comp when it was consistently selling over $250. And then because the one low comp, everything else started to follow. So I personally value the card probably around $240, $260 range. So I paid a little bit under it, which I was happy about. But you can see also these low comps dropped the price overall. And it'll be kind of interesting to see how it goes the next few weeks as people get their Hall of Fame votes in.
We'll settle up later. A customer was...
All right, guys, I just picked up a huge bulk lot here in Philly. Spent $2,200 about. Headlined by some really high-grade cards, including a Stan Musial that's a PSA 8 and a Sandy Koufax. You're about to see them right now.
Make your way over to the photo walk booth, which is located behind the autograph booth. He's going to be done with photo ops in just a minute, and then we'll start our autograph session.
As far as cards...
Picked up this lot of cards going through this box here for $60. A few autograph cards that I like. It's Marcus Stroman, who just signed with the Chicago Cubs. And then Jack Flaherty, Dickerson rookie. Just a bunch of different cards like that. Probably about 25 in total. Picked up this 2003 LeBron Gold, along with a few other cards for $375. Last pickup here at the show today is this Juan Marichal rookie as a BBG8. Now I'm going to be taking a lot of these cards to trade night and see what happens.
Just as he got about even, you can see him turn on the jets.
Please pull out the red raffle tickets. We're going to pick the winner for one of these PSA 10 cards up here.
I'm here at trade night for the Philly Card Show. This This time it is in a ballroom at the casino. Last time it was in the parking lot of a card shop. I had a ton of fun in the card shop, but they've really expanded out. Now it's like Star Stock is sponsoring it. And I did an initial walk around. There's not much vintage here, but I have set up right here. Hopefully people come up and I'm able to make some deals happen. So I'm here with Anything But Commons, another YouTuber that goes to a bunch of different shows. Met him at Collectors Con and picked up a really cool set today, the 1951 Berk Ross cards. If you guys don't know what Berk Ross cards are, they're these 2-panel cards that connected together, and a lot of people ended up ripping them apart, but multiple players were found in Berk Ross across numerous sports. There's tennis players, baseball, golf, and boxing. So you want to show off your DiMaggio that you got from that set and a few other key players?
Yeah, before I do, Ryan knows far more about this stuff than I do for sure, but there's even ice skating, guys. I mean, this set is absolutely incredible. So a gentleman and his father, elderly gentleman and his father come up, and he hand me this stuff. That's a Whitey Ford rookie. Look at the color. Of course you'll have the perforation there, like Ryan said, because they were 2-panel cards. So no matter what, that perforation will be there. But look at the centering. And right behind it, a Joe D. with unbelievable bordering. Apparently that is Joe D's last card. That's what I've learned. Is that correct? Of course, correct. Ryan would know. I mean, you get from Rizzuto in there, Hank Bowers in there, Ray Robinson, Jake LaMotta, Robin Roberts. I think the Roberts might be a rookie too, or a second year, or something like
Roberts
that.
Roberts had a Bowman, which is
Bowman would be right. Really, an absolutely fantastic set. I don't know how this fell into my lap, quite frankly, but I will tell you something. It's because of having conversation with guys like Breakout Cards with Ryan, where I get a chance to really learn about this stuff and enjoy it, and always have a phenomenal conversation about vintage, because I'm a collector at heart too. We love playing with cardboard, guys. This is what we do. Am I wrong?
You're completely correct.
Yeah. Am I right? Yeah. How about that? But can't beat this set, guys. Definitely the pickup of the weekend at the Philly show.
Yep, so I ended up picking up 2 cards from that set that I wanted. So I have the Ben Hogan, one of your best golfers of all time right here. A little off-center, but still a really beautiful card. And then the Sugar Ray Robinson. Take a look at that right there. So I did not have this Ray Robinson. I have a Ben Hogan full panel. I didn't have the singular one. I don't want to tear it, so I'm glad to pick up the single panel one, and now I have the Ray Robinson. Hope you guys enjoyed this card show vlog. Next weekend is number 51 in Tampa. It is Collectors Con. I'll see you there.